All right, folks. Welcome back to another session of our Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk. Uh, I am your dungeon master, dungeon mister, and we are joined by our wonderful players today. If you guys want to say hey, you can.
Hey!
And
Good evening, Twitch.
we are down a player this evening, but hopefully she will be returning with us in a week or two. But so Mel will we'll figure out what Mel's doing here shortly. But before we get into that, let's get into a little bit of a recap of what happened last time and take it from there. So last time, all of you slowly waking up, Alva told each of you that there was some big news that Gwyn Orsong wanted to share with you all regarding the goblins. Zadkiel, nowhere to be found in town, was slowly making his way back from the edge of the wilderness, where he spent the night in a sweat-drenched nightmare where the animals he had failed to protect haunted him. Alva did find him eventually as the pair rejoined the others, right as Gwyn was kind of explaining in detail her theory about the goblin's origin. A place called Zorzala's Rest, or Zorzula. Not sure exactly how to pronounce it. She wasn't. But an old Grey Dwarf mining site and an area of geothermal activity. Unsure about the stones that they took, you all figured it'd be best to get some mounts for the day and a half travel over the rough terrain up the mountain. Speaking to the stable master, he only had a pair of horses, as two had ran away the day before. Not wanting to take them for coin at first, you did warm up to the idea. Even Zadkiel spoke to them, assuring them they'd be safe. You picked up a mule for Mel to ride as well, and thus you set off east to Zorzala's Rest. And about halfway through the afternoon, you came upon a trail leading to an old farm in the hills. A smell of fresh blood kind of wafted in the air. As you approached the place cautiously, you could hear crunching of bones. And then the familiar sight flew up from behind a storage shed. Venomfang, the green dragon, dropping a half-eaten body of a dead horse, immediately attacked. And through the course of this battle, one of your steeds was lost to the dragon's poisonous breath. But in the end, you had your vengeance and finally put an end to this dragon's foul and unnatural terror. We're going to pick up right at the end of that. You all just defeated the dragon with Zadkiel's wings still out, and he just decapitated it. And you're also level 6 now. And that's where we're going to pick up.
Okay, so Zadkiel, after having just doing a giant fiery sword slice, decapitating Venomfang in sort of a rage almost, after seeing his new friend Marla fall in battle, he's going to descend slowly. As the head falls to the ground, you see him descend slowly after it, and he just kind of lands at the foot of the head. And he raises his sword and just starts to scream and stab it repeatedly out of his fury and desperation that he failed. Kicking it, all that kind of stuff. Just kind of inconsolable.
Its head's like the size of your chest, so it's a lot of bone in there, but it can take a beating.
Yeah, so yeah, he's just whacking at it.
Alva's gonna walk up behind him. She's really weak right now, but she's gonna go up behind him and put a hand on his shoulder. Say, hey, hey, hey. It's all right.
I would turn around kind of like, ah, ah, ah.
Okay. We won. It's fine. You did it. You killed him. Are you okay?
I told that horse I wouldn't let anything happen to her.
Okay. It wasn't your fault.
Its life was in my hands.
You can't be responsible for every life around you all the time.
I failed so many times.
That
At this
just
point,
this all.
kind of the wings and the fire in Zakiel's eyes just kind of like they kind of droop and they just kind of fade away, and he's just maybe I wasn't cut out for this oath.
Cut out for what? You just saved us all.
The oath I made to my goddess.
Zad, you're being too hard on yourself.
Let's go deal with the fallout.
All right. We got your back, no matter what.
I know.
Plus, we could just say it was White Fang's fault.
Speaking of White
Doesn't
Fang,
quite work like that.
what is Isabel and White Claw doing at the moment?
I'm collecting my axe. I believe I threw an axe.
At
So I'm
Alva,
gonna be
yeah.
doing that.
Right next to her foot.
Oh yeah, about that.
And I'm gonna go to my horsey. I'm gonna tell him he looks beautiful.
Equal?
And look over kind of at Zad.
The horse is visibly shaken.
No.
The mule
can
doesn't
I
seem to
give-
care.
Mel got the good animal.
It's a mule.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
It's stubborn.
I'm gonna give the horsey a handful of sugar cubes to try and calm it down.
Give me an animal handling check. I'll say at advantage because you're feeding.
At advantage. Oh my gosh, amazing.
Good thing for that advantage. Because a 2 isn't good, but a 19 is. The horse kind of backs away at first, but kind of calmly whispering to it and feeding it sugar cubes, it eventually kind of settles down a little bit. It's not going to run away.
And sorry, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna like call over to Zadkiel, be like, "Hey Zad, do you wanna come pet my horse?"
Zad has no idea how the fuck to take that, so he's just gonna take a look at you really quick, and then he's gonna keep walking towards Marla.
I just see that you're upset, and I'm like, want to pet my horse? Cool. All right.
It could be taken as gloating, like, my horse is alive.
I know.
Yeah,
I was just like, what do I do to help Zad? And I'm like, yo, come help comfort my horse.
Yeah. Maybe not the best thing to say into someone. But anyway, yeah, Zad is kind of taking like a beeline over towards Marla, or what's left of her.
Yeah.
He has to see.
It's a dead horse. I mean, the poison mist just kind of caused a lot of the skin to kind of blister, and a lot of the fur has fallen off. But it was quick. It was quick, for sure.
I can't leave her in the middle of the road like this.
No, you can bury her.
As you're looking around, there are a lot of animals that Venom Fang had slaughtered on the small farm. A lot of sheep and pigs, and another horse as well.
Maybe a pyre might be most efficient. And Zad would actually go around and start gathering up some of the corpses, and he would ask the others to perhaps get some firewood.
Alva would start looking around and gathering up some firewood.
And it's clear that if you look around the farm, the owner is also been ripped apart and is with the same, like, half-eaten with the bodies of the other animals. And this, it's not a nice sight. The interior of this small home has been shaken, to say the least. Whatever happened here was not good.
Is it obvious that there's absolutely no survivors?
Give me a survival check. With a 14, looking around. You would see what looks to be another horse tracks heading away. Looks like it's heading to town.
In other words, back the way we came.
Right. And you guys have already traveled for I'd say 5 or 6 hours at this point. It's like mid-afternoon. Mid-late afternoon. Especially if you're going to spend time gathering the bodies of the animals and collecting them.
I feel that that's right. With the tragedy that's taken place here, but I don't expect you all to remain behind while I take care of this.
Isabel will say, well, what's got to be done is got to be done. And she'll be, helping, she'll try and help Zad with, the animals.
Alright. No check necessary. It just takes time. Probably a couple hours to gather the majority of the body parts of these animals. And yeah. And there is still the large green dragon corpse there as well.
So we see the body of the farmer, do we assume that the farmer lived here? Because I forget, there was a main building and then there was...
And then there was
there,
the
a
little
shed?
barn. The shed barn thing, yeah.
Yeah. Do we assume that the farmer lived there, or
I'd say it's safe to assume that was his residence.
Okay.
Or their residence. It's just the a leg and an arm. It's not good.
Yeah.
So DM, dealing with a poison dragon's corpse. That I feel like that would probably have some ecological problems that come along with it.
Give me a nature check. With an 8, you don't know of any bad or good things that could happen from it's a body. It'll probably burn just the same as other bodies. I would say each of you have probably heard of dragon scales being valuable. This is not a full adult dragon, but it is. I mean, if you take the good scales, it might be worth something. Might even be able to get some nice armor or something made.
That's what White Claw would do. Just try to fight to get some of that. Some
Yeah, I suppose
scales
that
are worth something.
as we
Mhm.
got the pyre going, Zad would explain that he would do a type of funerary rite, and then the others should scavenge what they can from the beast.
Okay.
So white.
So like I'll be
Oh, I would say
Sorry, go ahead.
Zadkiel and Isabel are busy with the bodies. White Claw wants to start scavenging
The dragon.
scales. What is Alva doing?
Wood.
Wood, that's right.
Wood.
Getting wood
Right,
for
that's
the
right.
fire. So White Claw, give me a survival check to try and get some decent scales off this dragon. With an 11. Roll me... I'm going to say 2d4. Alright. You get 15 pounds of dragon scales of varying degree. It's not... It's hard for them to come off, especially after the battle damage that was done. It's probably not enough for a suit of armor, but it probably has some value to it.
Would I be able to scavenge after helping Zad, or
Scavenge for what?
has White Claw?
I would say
was
White
like,
Claw's
yeah.
already picked through it by that point. You guys are spending a couple hours with the bodies.
Okay.
He's going to spend a couple hours with picking stuff. And Alva's spending about an hour or so to try and get the wood together.
Would I be able to identify, like, even though I know this is like kind of a toxic dragon, is there anything I would know just by like my cooking skills? Like, if there's anything I can take from the dragon that we could use as rations?
Absolutely. Give me a nature check. I'll give you advantage because you're proficient with cook's utensils. Again, good thing for the advantage. Turning a nat 1 into a nat 20. Yeah, if properly taken apart, dragon meat can be used. It's generally poisonous, though, if not properly cared for.
Okay. Would we say that I have the skills to be able
I'd say you have the
to-
skills, but it is... I would say with the natural 20, you would also know it is a dangerous thing to try and take apart a dragon body. Mostly because they have, like, several sacks of, depending on what kind of dragon, this would probably have, like, a couple of gas sacks inside of it, so it would be potentially very hazardous.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll, after we're done with the animals and stuff, I will kind of, like, survey the team, just because it is a risk. So, that I'm capable, but if we want to take the time to do that.
I don't think it seems like everyone's a little quiet in the moment, not really thinking about food. And while you guys are all busy with all of this, you would notice, or rather you wouldn't notice, that you haven't seen Mel in a minute.
Hey guys, have any of you seen Mel?
No.
Or the mule.
Where did she get off to?
I don't know. I know she's like small, but she's not this small. Like, I don't. Where did she go?
Mel doesn't strike me as the kind of person who would find this is all too much for her.
What's something that might make her come back? Let's tempt her with something. Hey Mel, we're torturing someone. I'm gonna rip his toenails off. You should watch this. I don't think she's there, guys.
No, she's definitely not there.
Here, one more
Well,
try. Hey Mel, we're gonna take the acid from the dragon and we're gonna pour it on somebody's head.
These all seem like things that she might like.
But I think
But
you're right.
she is not there.
She's not here. Damn.
Usually I'd be worried. But honestly, I'm more worried about anyone that comes across Mel.
Truly, she is a resourceful, terrifying person.
I
Lovely,
think
though.
she can take care of herself. Yeah.
Quite lovely, yes.
A spring flower. Yeah.
And as evening starts to set in, you guys light the fire.
Yeah.
White Claw would go and we would use precipitation to light the fire.
A little spark. It's not a fun sight. It doesn't smell great. It, essentially burning a pile of dead animals. But has to be done. Kind of a solemn moment. Some warmth around it. It's not inviting, but it's not. I don't know.
Zadkiel, throughout the proceedings, before the pyre goes completely up, would extend his hand and take his sword and cut across the palm and just trickle a bit of his blood into the pyre as if to say, a part of me dies with you.
Give me a persuasion check, Zad. All right.
Scoff.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. And it takes a while to burn. You guys staying here for the evening? The fire will probably be burning for a while. Probably overnight.
Yeah. I think it's best we stay put.
Yeah, I mean we got a fire, so might as well use it.
Yeah.
Probably
A
also
very
safer.
stinky fire.
Yeah, but it's also probably safer to sleep here than the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like anything else can really, as bad as a dragon can attack us.
Dang, don't say that. You're gonna jinx us.
Yeah,
Dragon
come on.
number 2.
Yeah.
That was the baby.
Yep. Well, I mean, it
No.
is a young dragon, which would mean it's less than 100 years old. So it's, oh. But yeah, as I will say, as you all kind of take watches throughout the evening, tending to the fire, making sure it doesn't get out of hand, and in the morning there's just little remnants of coal, little smoke, but it's pretty safe as you guys do get your long rest and get not a pleasant night's sleep, but a night's sleep.
So that I always forget for the staff of defense what I have to roll every day. I always
It's 1d6
forget.
plus 4.
Yeah, okay, so let's see.
And same thing for the spider staff, Alva.
What's that?
For the charges of the spider staff, roll a d6, and you add 4 to it because it'll max out. You'll see on your resources, you'll see you have 4 out of 10 left. So your spider staff is back up to 10 charges. Each casting of web use 3 charges, and spider climb takes 2.
Alright, so now I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Alright.
So that means 2 charge. I don't forget, there's 2, and we have to write it down. There's 2 or 3 that you change it to. The Mage armor.
Mage
I know
armor,
the,
mage armor's 2. Shield is 4.
It's 4. Okay, yeah. All right.
So I would like to clarify, this is a long rest.
It's a long rest, yes. You slept through the night, you took watches, uneventful. The dragon scared away anything that would have been nearby.
And we are to assume that we ate some rations, or do we specifically have to say that we ate?
I'm gonna assume that you're using up one of your rations. I'm not too
Amazing.
concerned with actually like calculating that in this adventure. 'Cause
Okay.
we're not like hardcore survivaling. You're a day and a half
Okay.
away from, or you're 6 hours away from a town.
Okay.
As long as you
I'm
you
going
have
to-
rations, you eat rations in the morning.
And I'm also going to just say bluntly that I did feed my horse.
That's-
I fed Avi because I don't want the horse to starve.
Abby
when I
is
brushed his hair.
appreciative. Yeah.
Yeah, I brushed his hair too. He looks bonita.
But the morning is yours, and you're about 6 or 7 hours away from your destination up the mountain. And you're getting closer to the Sword Mountains here, as you're kind of nearly passing the area of Wave Echo Cave, which is actually down there. You're a little north of the area right now. You're in the higher hills, kind of. But how are you guys traveling about? It's just Isabel riding Avi, or there's 4 of you now with only 1 horse.
I mean, we're more in the hills, so fine would just stay on foot. Trying to look around.
I will begin with riding Abby, and then I will get off of Abby and kind of hold her.
All
A
right.
little, her harness.
Abby's a boy.
Yeah.
Hold his harness and
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
because
right.
I know it's probably kind of getting hard for
Yeah,
him.
I would say the first like 3 or 4 hours of travel, the hills start to get a little steeper, and then at about midday, a little before midday, you would notice that it starts to get more crag-like and mountainous, more gravelly along your feet, and steep. There's no paths up here. It is not quite mountain climbing, but it is steep. There's trees. Is there anything you're changing about the way you travel?
I mean, I think we should probably find a safe place for Abby if we can.
We're gonna leave Abby alone.
It's safer than bring her up there. Or
But you're
him up
saying
there.
Is it safe? You're saying it is safer to bring him or not safer?
Not safer
Everyone
to
give
bring
me
her
a
upstairs.
everyone besides White Claw can give me a history or a nature check.
Okay.
All right. Alva with a 13. Kind of thinking of the place not too far northeast of here called Wyvern Tor. Wyverns, or wyverns, however you want to pronounce it, did used to roost in these mountains. And not saying they don't anymore. Because you've heard rumors that the occasional 1 or 2 are still around. But stick to the mountains. Occasionally come down to the hills looking for easy prey.
We definitely
Like
shouldn't
that.
leave that horse in the hills then.
Okay. Wyverns can pick up horses very quickly,
Very easily.
no matter where they are. So it's either
So there's like, we're pretty far from a town, correct?
I would say you're about a day away now. Like at least a day's travel.
Wish there was like a stable somewhere, like some stable master. Like just
out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I was
just
about to
kinda,
say
just
that.
like, what if someone's like, they're walking, there's some adventurers that are walking, they decide they want to ride.
Well, there
That'd be
is
nice.
one. So you're trying to force Abby up this mountain. Is that what I'm getting at? I'm hearing.
Oh.
I'd rather Zadkiel would just speak up, and he would speak with animals on himself, and say to everyone, "Let's ask Abby what Abby wants to do."
Yeah.
And I would say to Abby, would you rather us try to find you a safe place to hide down here, or would you rather accompany us up the mountain? It'll be a very hard trek for you, and there may not be any cover. It's your decision.
I think well, as long as there's no more of whatever that green blizzard was yesterday. As long as there's no more of that, be okay. I'll be okay going up. I think. Looks pretty steep. Not used to that.
Okay. I'll be with you every step of the way, my friend. And I'd grab his reins.
Nope,
And I would just
okay.
say to Isabel, I'm going to help him.
Okay. Well, make sure his bow's on tight and nice. And she'll
will.
pet Abby. And you're being a good boy right now. You're being very, very well behaved. You're very brave.
I don't know what she's saying, but okay.
She says you're a very, very courageous horse.
Oh, yeah, shame about all my friends, but yeah.
Oh wait, I don't hear any of this unless
No.
Zad Zadkill. I'll be like, Zad, what is he saying?
He's saying that he's saying you're the best owner he's ever had, and he's never been happier.
A glimmer. You'll see just stars in Isabel's eyes. Her face lights up. She's like,
And
I'm
then
trying so hard. I've never bought something this expensive, and yeah.
It's like buying a house or a car.
I know. I was like, this was such a big investment, and I'm just glad that I'm glad that he's feeling all special and he likes me so much. Tell him I like him a lot too. I love him. He's the best.
Zadkiel's going to turn to Abby and say, I know that's not exactly how you feel at this moment, but she will grow on you. She's a really wonderful person, and she's going to be a great owner.
Okay, as I said, I couldn't hear what she was saying.
Yeah.
But okay.
Oh yeah. She thinks that you absolutely adore her. That's my fault.
Oh, she gave me a lot of sugar. That was nice.
Yeah, she's a nice girl. Anyway, I will protect you with my sword and shield as best as I can, my friend.
All right. As you start your trek up this mountain, not quite climb, but again, it is steep. Zadkiel, give me an animal handling check. All right, and then everyone give me a Constitution saving throw. Zadkiel, 13 is a pass. If you had failed that, it would have been a disadvantage for you as you're kind of distracted.
I forget to make it. Second. That's all I want.
You are not blessed
They
right
still
now,
like-
but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am a blessed either.
No, you're good. It's
Forgot to
easy
move it.
to not add one to it.
Mhm.
As you're getting about 2 or 3 hours up this mountain climb, it is treacherous, and the mountain terrain begins to change. Gray gravel darkens to kind of ash black. Shrubbery becomes dry and sparse instead of the brisk cold of most mountain peaks. The air actually starts to warm. Ahead of you rises a tall cliff face in which a set of, like, there's a pair of forbidding obsidian doors. You assume this is the entrance to Zorzala's Rest. And kind of as you kind of make that last step, Alva, you do suffer 1 point of exhaustion. So that's just going to be -1 to all of your d20 rolls and all of your saving throws.
Oh, so not my hit points.
Nah, just -1 to any d20 roll that you roll, or any spell save that you make enemies take.
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of a clearing. Like, again, that little bit of shrubbery around the area, warm all around you, surprisingly. And there's just this flat obsidian door.
I'll go and inspect the door.
Yeah, as you kind of skitter across the area here, ahead of you, this towering stone double door, free of any ornamentation. You do see 2 arrow slits, one on each side of the door, about 10 feet above the ground, guarding the entrance.
Would he be able to look at it, figure out how to open it? If there's anything special to
It
do?
looks like a really heavy door. I'd say you could probably push it open. It would take some time and effort.
Is there? So what's the area like around this door again? Sorry, it's like there's
It's
the
kind of
obsidian
like
doors.
a little bit of a clearing, not too much of one. It's kind of like a cliff face along the sides of it, and it's just this flat obsidian door with 2 arrow slits above it, about 10 feet in the air.
Can I inspect the cliff face just to like see if there's any sort of markings or like?
Sure, give me your call, survival or investigation check.
Let me just see. All right, I'm gonna give a survival.
All right. With a 16, you notice 2 things. On the right of the door, and a little ways up the cliff, you would notice a little bit of steam rising up, probably about 30 feet up on the cliff. Just a little vent of steam rising from out of there. However, to the left of the door, about about 30 or so feet, there's kind of like a little indentation. Looks like a little burrow hole. Not a little burrow hole. Looks like there's a hole kind of dug into the side, just very, very small. You could probably fit. You just have to squeeze.
Would someone like Mel fit in?
You could probably fit. You just have to squeeze. I mean,
Oh.
it's just like
I was
you
gonna
can
say,
always fit it. Like we've all seen Die Hard, like him going into the vents. It's
Yeah.
about that size. You can crawl. You can get on your elbows.
all right, I will relay that to the team. Information.
I guess you want some light. And Zad'll click his fingers and her sword will light up.
All right.
If you're
Thank
crawling into the
you.
hole.
Yeah. Is everybody cool if I just go up and I try crawling into the hole?
If you, that's up to you. I'm not gonna stop you.
We should tie rope to your ankle, or attach it to you, just in case.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, how long of a rope does somebody have? Because I have to climb up 30 feet. And then go
No,
in,
that
and I
one's
don't
not
know how
up 30
long.
feet.
Oh.
The to the right
Oh,
was
sorry.
it was up like 30 feet. That was that vent that
Okay.
you saw steam coming out of. It was
Okay.
along the left side is that kind of like a burrow into the side of the cliff there. Just like honestly about ground level.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Okay.
it looks
That's
like
my
it goes
bad.
down a little bit.
Okay. All right. I
It never-
misinterpreted that. Okay. Yeah, how long of a rope does someone have?
Let's see.
I have a hempen rope, but I don't know how long it is.
I would say looking in there looks like it goes maybe about 20 or so feet. There's a little bit of blue light from within.
Okay. I'll take the rope if you want to, but I don't mind just going in.
We can tie it
And
around your
reporting
waist.
back.
You
Okay.
could just tie it around your waist and leave slack on
Cool.
it, just in case.
Okay. So yeah, I'll tie it around my waist. And I'll give Avi him a good pat. I'll be like, I'll be back, boy. Don't worry. And I'll give him a little sugar cube. And then I'll make my way into the small hole. Die Hard style.
All right. Start crawling into the hole. I'm going to change the music. Yeah, as you start to crawl into the hole, goes maybe like 15 or so feet to a very small pantry. Barrels and crates crowding the space. The smell of mildew thick in the air. And you're face to face with a door and several barrels and crates around. And it's just big enough for you, the barrels, and the crates in there.
Okay, so it's pretty cramped.
It is cramped.
And
there's a door.
Yeah.
And there's this like kind
So the
of
room smells of
blue light kind of. Actually, there would be little holes in the ceiling that would just be emanating this blue light and giving off pretty severe warmth.
Is there any way I can check what's inside the barrels?
Give me an investigation check. With a nat 20.
Holy cow.
You see several dusty bottles of kind of pop one open, very sour wine. Don't want to drink that. You wouldn't, maybe give it to Cal. But kind of hidden behind those, you do find a potion of lightly glowing red liquid and another potion. Looks like a black kind of liquid swirling with flecks of pink and purple.
So black. It's a black liquid inside.
With pink and purple flecks.
Pink and purple. Okay.
I would say the red one you would know what it is. It is a potion of greater healing.
Okay. What type of healing?
Greater.
Greater.
Okay.
I just linked it.
Amazing. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna grab both of those.
Okay.
But other than that, like the barrels, like they're pretty dusty. There's nothing really special about them.
Nah.
Okay.
They're all old and kind of half rotten.
Okay. So, is there any way? Because this place is pretty cramped. Is there any way that I could, like, if the barrels are kind of like cramped, like just like nothing, can I try and shimmy some of the barrels so then I can go out to my team and then come back in and bring us all in?
This is a 5 by 5 foot area. This is super cramped.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so because my team is outside, I'm gonna come back out of the hole. Just because I want to be over communicative. I'm gonna come back out of the hole. I'm going to show the potions I found, and I'm gonna say, hey, there's this room. It's got this door. It's a really small room.
You found a pantry.
It's a pantry. I found a pantry. I can go through. I can open the door, and then we can come through one at a time. But if I open the door, like, I didn't try and hear what was on the other side, but there could be anything on the other side.
You're saying it's like 5 foot by 5 foot?
Yeah.
It's too risky for us to go one by one if there's anything on the other side.
Exactly. So, like, I could go on ahead, open the door, and if I'm gonna fight, though, like, I'm gonna fight.
That's what I'm saying. We shouldn't go and open the door. Because we won't be able to get to you in time, and you may
like a 15-foot crawl.
What if we lure them out?
The thing is, we don't know. Oh, I know what you're saying. Okay, so like if I open the door, there's an attack. I'll use my turn to try and get away.
No, Zad glances over at Alvi and says, "We don't need to necessarily look like enemies to lure them out."
So, what do you suggest?
I don't know. Maybe wild shape into something undesirable that they would chase outside. I don't know. It's just hey, look, I'm just tossing out ideas.
What do you guys?
Loud noise could also get them out, get them to open the big door. But I don't want to use a thunder spell just yet, just for this.
Or we can make a ton of noise and have the bear waiting for them right outside the door.
There are arrow slits right above the door, so just so you know.
Oh yeah, so that probably that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I know this sounds risky, but like I feel like we should just open the door.
Yeah. But the door, would they open to the inside?
It looks like they could push in.
There's one way. Either we push them manually, or I try to push them with a bit of a thunder wave. Either way.
I simply just don't want. I don't want to get trapped in a 5.5 5x5 room. That's
asking for trouble. I ain't going in that room. But
it's
we can push the door.
It probably goes to a kitchen.
Yeah, that's the thing. With my proficiency in cooking, I can tell by this pantry. Imagine.
Or it goes. There's a kitchen nearby, probably. But
yeah.
Yeah.
What do we do with Abby? We just leave him here.
You guys brought a whole
Abby.
You can probably tie him up outside somewhere. There's some shrubberies you can tie him to.
Okay. Yeah. Is that can we like hide him in the bushes? I'll go back into the hole and I'm just gonna open the door.
Yeah, Zad'll take Abby back to the bushes to a nice spot.
Okay.
Okay, what I will do though is I'm gonna keep the rope around my waist.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go back into the little tiny small hole. And I'm gonna go to the door. I'm gonna listen on the door. I'm gonna see if there's anything in there.
Give me a perception check.
Okay, I probably should have done this beforehand, but oh no.
With a 17. You would hear faint murmuring,
Mm.
which is kind of like that's what you hear. It's super
Okay.
faint.
So, okay. So it sounds far away.
Sounds almost like a whisper.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna open the door.
All right.
Yeah.
As you open the door, you can see these look like personal quarters containing a large plush 4-poster bed covered in silk sheets.
Oh my god.
Stone shelves bearing books and ornamental ceramic jars line the walls alongside dust-covered banners and embroidered with dwarven runes. Oh boy. In one corner stands an elegant mahogany desk, on top of which is a map and several crumpled notes. That noise you were hearing, that murmuring, is actually coming from a ceramic jar. A smooth onyx black jar with engravings inlaid with blue gemstones, displayed in the bookcase. That is where that is coming from.
Okay, so the murmurs are so real. So they're infecting my brain. So I'm gonna walk back out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. How far is the tunnel? Did you say? Did you say it was 15
It's
feet?
like a 15-foot long tunnel. Yeah, it's like you can shimmy out there in 6 seconds if you try.
Okay. I'm gonna shimmy out then. If it's only 6 seconds, I'm gonna shimmy out and be like, guys, I opened the door. It's cool. There's like silk sheets, and I'm hearing murmurs from like a jar, and I have no idea what the murmurs are, but it's
From a jar.
yeah,
jar.
it sounds weird. From a jar. I'm gonna be like, y'all should come see this, and I'm gonna like
Go
shimmy
back in.
shimmy yay back all the way in.
All right.
And I'm gonna
see,
wait
yeah.
for people.
You'll see Zad come from behind this bush that's just basically the exact shape of the horse. Abby is not hiding behind.
She's shaping it to like, getting another bush and putting it in front of the tail.
Yeah.
Keep it up, proud of you. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
like, all right, I think that's the best hiding I can do.
That's some pretty good hiding.
Give me a stealth check, Zadkiel.
Oh gosh. This is my heavy armor count.
But no, I'll take whatever the first roll is. All right, with a nat 20, yeah, it's shaped just like that horse. Like, where's the horse? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow.
Okay, so lead the way, Isabel. I guess inside. I'll be right behind.
Well, I've shimmied way. I've said come.
She's
'cause
already
I know
there.
it's
Oh,
like
okay, so then Fang is
in.
gonna go in behind her.
As you all pass by this pantry and into what looks like this suite, and it's got a desk. I am gonna bring you to a map.
Finally.
What do you mean finally?
Wait.
As you're in here.
Wait. Oh, okay. Wait, have you been showing stuff this whole time?
Not to you guys.
No.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Okay, that's why I was like, oh, finally. Oh my gosh, that closet was so small.
Yeah, and there's that little tunnel. But
I'm
the
gonna do
jars
that.
over here that's murmuring.
Yeah.
There's a desk.
I like this
a,
room.
a
Good feng
big
shui.
bed, and there's a
I
door
know.
down here to the south.
Michael, I would go and try to look at that jar, figure out what the hell it is, if it's murmuring like that.
You've never seen anything like this before. But give me a religion check.
Religion.
Mm-hmm. This is a canopic jar. Something to carry remains.
Oh,
Oh
talking
my.
green.
Canoptic?
Hey.
Uh,
Canopic. Yeah.
as you kind of are inspecting it, you would hear a whisper. Help me. Free me. Get me out of here. Hey. You.
I would back out just a little bit.
Wait, no, don't.
Can only White Claw hear this?
Just look at
It seems like it's just a faint whisper that
Mm-hmm.
he only heard when he was actually inspecting it.
So I would back out. He's like, it feels like that thing whispered at me. It's looked like it's a jar with remains of something or someone. I'm not too sure. And it seems like it whispered to save him.
No.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
get me
vote
out of
no
here.
on that.
I'll help you however I can. I don't want to be trapped here anymore.
I'm gonna say, hold up. Who?
Can
Alva, we
Zad
don't
use
even know
divine
who this
sense?
is. Sorry, Zad. You were gonna use what?
Can I use my divine sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Get a sense of undead.
Okay.
Coming from the jar.
Well, obviously, this might seem obvious to the guy, but to you guys, but whatever's in that jar, it's undead.
Yeah, I kind of figure that one out, but I'm debating like, think we can trust it or
No, absolutely not.
Dang, ask him who he is.
Yeah,
I have a lot of
They
experience
are.
in jars. I'm just saying. They
I
never
think he
leave
can.
me.
I think he can hear you. By the way,
Hey,
Oh.
yeah, I can help.
Dang.
Really,
Oh wait, yeah.
know, this was my home.
Who are you?
How did you get stuck in that jar?
Yeah,
I
who are
don't-
you?
I
And
don't
how did you
know.
get stuck in there?
They just shoved me in it. I don't know. It. My
Oh.
name's Hyoldak. Hyoldak. That's
Hildak?
me.
Hildak.
Hyoldak.
Hildak, do you have a
Can
last
you,
name?
I probably
Hildak?
do. Hollowell.
Hollowell?
Hollowell.
Say yes if I'm saying it correctly.
No, probably not.
Okay.
so
Hildak, can you give me the last 4 digits of your mom's credit card?
I don't know what that is.
man, what the hell is that?
What about the 3 little numbers?
What the?
All right, guys. Hey, hold on. Let's ask some pertinent questions here. What is this place?
It was Zorzula's rest. I mean,
And how familiar are you with this Zorzula?
Oh, it's just a legend. They're not real.
Oh, they're not real. And how did
Well,
you end up
real
here?
places?
I worked. The mines, obviously.
Gotcha.
Oh, do you know how long ago?
No, I've been in the jar forever.
You realize you're dead, right?
I'm not stupid.
Okay.
God,
I'm
you're
ashes
so
in a
harsh.
jar. I know what I am.
So wait, if you're telling us to let you out, if we open the jar, what's gonna happen?
I can help you.
Probably not anything good. No, we don't. Nothing ever goods. Good ever comes after opening the jar. Come on, guys. You read the stories.
Wekla would literally
You've heard the bards.
would turn to the group and whisper so the jar doesn't hear. Look, go as far as we can from the jar. I'll use Mage Hand, and we can keep our distance.
You would hear the murmuring as you kind of like go away
Yeah.
to the other side of the room.
So
Wait,
yeah,
guys,
so
listen. I don't think he's that bad of a guy. I think
exactly.
he
So
might.
Okay, we
I
cannot
understand.
judge character on a little bit of
Okay.
murmuring.
Zed, I understand that you don't really like undead, and I figured I one out when I came back from whatever I was before.
Hey,
But-
we're cool, man.
But
This guy,
look,
I don't know.
yes, but I'm saying is, if we stayed to one side of the room outside, I can use Mage Hand to open the jar. If he attacks us right away, we take care of it. If he helps us, he helps us.
Hey, wait. There might be an easier way. Isabel's gonna go to the jar. Okay.
No,
Do you
no,
if
someone
we
stop
let you out, do you promise not to do
Oh,
anything
gosh.
bad?
Oh,
Isabel, this is not a solution.
I don't know what you consider bad, but I wouldn't harm you if that's what you ask.
Yeah, you can't. Do you promise not to harm us?
That's what I just said, yes.
But you pinky promise?
I don't have any pinkies, no.
And if you had one, would you?
If that is something that you value, yes.
Yeah. I turned to the group and say, "See, look at
Okay, just
he
I-
he
th-
took
th-
he took the vow of pinky promise. He can't."
Let
whatever
it
the
be
hell that
known
means.
that I thought this was a bad idea. I'm just saying that.
No,
That's
duty
totally
noted,
fine.
and I'll take Zad. If anything happens bad, I'll take the entire responsibility about this. All right, and you
Okay.
can call me out as much as you want.
You know what?
Okay.
You could even.
All right.
I bet 5 gold that this is gonna turn out fine.
I don't bet.
Okay, I'll
All
give
right.
it to a church.
All right.
I don't know.
No.
Is that what you like, boy?
I'll
Okay.
take. I'll
boy?
take that bet.
Okay.
I'll take that bet.
Yeah,
Good
5
bet. You
gold
give me
pieces.
charity my choice.
Okay.
Charity my
5 gold
choice.
pieces to the church. Yeah, church charity of your choice, church boy. That
All right.
5 gold pieces. That like nothing will go wrong with letting this guy out.
Isabel, you might want to
Okay.
just go on the edge of the room in case anything happens. I'll use Mage Hand to open the jar.
You know what? I'm this confident. Yeah, sure. You can use Mage Hand. But we gotta let this guy know. I want to let him know because he pinky promised. We're gonna, So I'm gonna say to the guy, the nice little Hilldog Hollowhelm in the jar. Hey, we're gonna
Hildar.
use Mage Hand or Hildar.
Hildak. Sorry.
Hildak.
Hildak.
Hildak. Hey, bro. We're gonna use some Mage Hands
I don't know what that is.
to get you out.
Okay.
It's just a safe way to get you out.
Okay, hopefully it works.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah,
it works too. Okay.
So Fang would activate his Mage Hand, just go and open the jar.
The jar is locked. Upon,
what?
upon further inspection,
I guess we're not doing that then.
there is an intricate puzzle lock on top of it.
You would get closer after not able to open it, and you just look at the puzzle.
Give me an investigation check.
Let's see.
It was an 18. The lid and the jar need to be moved at the exact right place, at the exact right angle to open it. And kind of inspecting it for a minute or so. You think you figured it out. All you gotta do is actually kind of twist it right and lean it to where the contents of one's, like, part of the lid, like there's a little, like, roller on the inside of the jar lid that kind of like has to be in the right spot. And you open it?
Fine with Sai, and he would do as he needs to and open the jar.
Okay. As you open it, the area becomes filled with this blue kind of smoke. This moment as you hear this. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I didn't. Oh. And you would see this. Do I have art of him? He's such a cute little guy.
Gosh, please.
He
You
is,
said cute. I have
he
to
is
see.
he is a cute little guy.
Cute means a lot of things to Steven.
As
Those
this
names
ash
were
kind of
perfect.
makes this corporeal dwarven creature with spiny blue gems for beard and hair, eyes pulsating green. Oh, thank you so much. I am so sorry. Uh, oh, it's so long. Thank you, cat person. This is a true treat.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice to meet you.
Yes, you as well. And he'll do like a bowing. Hildak Hollow Elm, as I said. It's a pleasure to meet you all. What are you doing
I'm
here?
Isabel.
Okay.
So, what can you tell us about this place?
Oh, it was a great mine. The geothermal activity caused a lot of crystal structures, so it was fortuitous for those kind of things. I don't know why I am what I am now, but I died some time ago. It's run by goblins now, though, of course. Someone named Ruxathid. These are his chambers. I guess he kept me here as a pet. Liked my murmuring. There's dozens of them.
Want to get your revenge on them?
Well, I guess. I don't think I came about because of them. I've just been this way for a while.
Yeah, but they've been keeping you, so I mean.
Oh, sure. I was actually the last mining captain here. I was imprisoned by mind flares some time ago.
By what?
Mind
Wait, what?
flares.
What the hell are those?
Octopus-like faces. They suck brains out.
Oh my gosh.
The whole place was overtaken by them, so that's when I last saw it. In its former glory.
Are they gone?
I haven't seen any. I mean, it doesn't mean that mind flayers are gone, you know. They're sneaky.
DM, would I know anything about mind flayers?
Give me an Arcana check. I would say it's a common nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
For the realms. Like, yeah, they're gonna eat your brains. You would know mind flayers eat brains, and come typically hail from the Underdark, but not always.
Yep.
They can also have mind control powers.
And they're bad. They're bad guys.
I mean, anything that needs brain is gonna be bad.
Of course.
So, you know these mines are the back of your hand.
He looks at the back of his hand. Yes, kind of. Yeah, sure. The back of my hand has changed.
Yeah, but what I mean is, you know these mines pretty well.
Yes.
You wouldn't get lost.
No, I would not get lost.
Would you be willing to help us navigate the mines to figure out where the hell these goblins are and take care of them?
I said I would help you if you help me, and I am a man of my word, if nothing else.
That is good.
I would happily guide you. I know all about the secret compartments and all of the hidden rooms and all of the You were lucky to have come to me first. Otherwise, you would be lost in here. Probably
Yeah, we
die from
almost-
the blue lava is a horrible way to die.
Yeah, we almost
Ooh,
just
wow.
blew the door open. So I think it's a good idea to come here.
It's fortuitous for me as well.
You know where all the treasures are too, right?
Of course I
Oh.
do. Kind of like as you say that, he kind of leans towards the bed and check the bed frame.
I would go and check it.
Give me an investigation check. I'll give you advantage. 13. No, over here, and he'll kind of like float over, kind of toes barely touching the ground as it's just this kind of trail of ash. And he kind of grasps part of the going to the back of the bed frame and kind of just does a little hit on the back of it. And you would see a dagger and a gem fall onto the bed.
Ekla would take the gem, look at it, not leave the dagger there because he doesn't have any use for it.
It is a curved, nasty looking dagger.
I'm gonna. Do I see Fang take that
And
gem?
the gem is a perfectly round emerald. Little
Yeah, I want to
flecks of
see if.
blue in it.
I want to see if Fang took that gem. Yeah, because you know, Fang, we wouldn't have found this if we didn't open this up. You know, I convinced y'all that we should that nothing would go wrong and we'd open up the jar.
Oh, regardless, shouldn't leave that knife just laying on the bed. And Zao would pick up the knife just to take a quick look at it.
It's a nasty, curved-looking dagger. Got also emerald kind of inlaid with it.
I would just hold the emerald in front of the belt. It's just an emerald.
What do you mean, just an emerald?
I mean, it's just a gem.
If it's just a gem, you could give it to me, right?
I'll keep it.
Oh, there's a vault right through there as well.
Oh,
Kind of points to the
thank you.
back wall over here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the vault.
As you kind of look at the wall there, you would notice a small section of wall engraved with 4 dwarvish runes. From left to right reads storm, death, light, and wind.
All right. I'm gonna turn to my good old buddy pal, new bestie, Hollowhelm, and be like, look back and was like, any puzzle here, or do I just push on the wall?
They just touch the runes in the order they're at. It's meant to confuse people, so you don't. You're like, what order do we touch them in? Don't touch them in the wrong order, or you'll probably die.
Oh, so what's the order?
The rune, the order that they are laid out in, of course. It is the order. It is no trick.
Okay, I'll do that.
As you just wave your arm across from left to right as the runes light up with this blue light. As a door opens up.
Oh, heck yes.
Inside, the stale air of this vault indicates it hasn't been opened in many years. Inside is a dust-covered assortment of coins, gemstones, and cloth.
Oh, wow.
All right, I'm gonna step in.
There's a lot of coins in here.
Oh, heck yes.
This is probably more than the dragon sword, but it's not that many coins. But you do notice several platinum, gold, silver, copper, 4 large pieces of jade, 1 large peridot, that is like immaculately carved, and some richly woven Dwergar tapestries, and a velvet brocade. I'm just gonna put that all there.
Look at all this. Oh, thank you, thank you. All right.
Yes,
So
the wealth of this was my station here. I have no use for it now because I don't think I can hold it anymore.
I'm gonna turn to him and be like, "You sure?" Because I'm not gonna not grab this stuff. You know what I mean?
You have freed me from prison. I assure you, leading you around here is the least I can do.
You're such a gem. Get it? Because there's gems in here.
There's a lot of stuff in there, Isabel. We probably should split that among everyone. You're gonna be that greedy?
That's like 2,000 gold.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm gonna turn to Fang and be like, well, unlike you, I share my wealth.
It's the little gem that I took. There's like
just a gem, bro. Just a gem. A gem. You know what? Every penny counts. I mean, every copper counts. Every pence counts. And I guess we'll split everything evenly.
I mean, it's gonna be heavy just for us to carry all of that, so we could probably. It would turn to Hildar. Is there a way to reseal the vault so that we can take it on the way out?
Yes, of course. Just walk away from the door and press the runes from right to left. It's just the opposite. Everyone thinks they have to be clever to lock doors with runes, and really just put things up straightforward and people will never know.
We probably should do that, Isabel. It's probably safer because it's going to be really heavy. I don't think we want to carry all of that.
Okay, and I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna grab some things, just on the go, and I'm gonna pick up the 4 pieces of jade.
Okay.
And put them on my bed. So.
I mean, if you'd like to be frugal about it, you could take the smaller amount of coins with the larger denominations. If you just took the platinum and gold pieces, you would save quite a bit of.
We're gonna take everything.
Okay.
But we can't just walk around with that much stuff on us. It's gonna slow us down.
Okay.
So we are gonna come back.
Okay.
All right, I'll.
Unless you don't want us to come back from on the way out.
But it really makes no difference to me.
All right.
You all seem to get caught up on the small things, eh?
Tell me about it, man.
I'm gonna be like, dang, get out of my way. I'm trying to get out.
If you don't mind me asking, what are you guys doing here?
I'm trying to figure out the goblins thing that have been happening in town. We've been told it's coming from here. Phandelver, I don't know if you've probably heard about that town.
You mean Phandelver, yes.
Oh, Phandelver. They call it Phandelver nowadays.
Oh, things change. Yes, I've heard of it. We don't do business with them.
Oh? Why not?
Well,
because they don't like our kind. And we don't like them either. Usually. And he kind of like looks over at all of you and he tries to give a smile, but it's just like his beard face just kind of curls. in a way.
All right. So I
Um,
mean,
I'm gonna look over at the desk because I'm just kind of right beside it, and I'm gonna say like, Alpha, have you checked out this desk? There seems to be like a bunch of crumpled papers. Elhelm, whose would this be? Is this how you left your desk, or
No, the
is this
goblin,
with the new person that's here?
Rooksithid, I think they call him, has been using it.
Hmm.
Yes.
What did you say was over here, Isabel?
Saw these crumpled papers, and is this a map?
Alva's
Yes,
gonna
it's
pick
a
up the
map.
papers and start inspecting them.
The map. Boy, oh boy. This is a room that you entered, the first room, and it's a good one. Looks to have several indications of smaller splinter tunnels off of Zorzala's rest throughout the kind of cliff face and underneath, and throughout kind of the region. Uh, Not really well labeled though. Not labeled at all.
I'm not sure how much good this is gonna do us, guys.
Elhelm, would you know anything about what's on the map?
Oh, those are just old tunnel routes. I think they were eyeing a couple of them for something. I do not know. It would seem this Rooksithid character is always preoccupied whenever he comes in here.
Hmm.
What does this Rooksithid look like?
Like a gangly taller goblin. He's got a big gem stuck in his head. I guess
Interesting.
he's
Fang would do a little on his hand, a little image of the goblin they saw with the elongated head. Anything like that?
No, he's kind of closer to a hobgoblin, but not quite as tall. I would say he's probably about 5.5 feet tall.
Okay, it's about tall as us.
Darker skinned, the big green gem sticking out of his head.
Wait,
you won't miss him.
a green gem? Guys, does anybody heard of a goblin having a gem coming out of his head?
I think he stuck it there.
I mean, what else? So, is there anything else in this room that you think would be of value before we go?
Not that I know of, no. We'll say I haven't seen beyond this room in some time, so.
I mean, you used to be here. So, is there any other secret places? That's what I'm asking.
In this room, no. I've already told you the two.
Okay, well, you would look at the others, and Heldak, I guess, lead the way out, and
Oh, I am not leading your way by any means.
well, it's a figure of speech. I mean, just tell us where to go from here, and when we pass that door.
I do not know where you are going, so I don't know how to tell you where to go.
Further down in the mine, as far as we can go.
Can you come with us?
Yes, I can come with you, sure.
Yeah. Do we have to bring the jar? Like, do you have to stay?
I am
do you
not
need
in
to
the
be
jar anymore, am I?
No, but I
It's
didn't
not-
know if like you wanted to.
Do I want to
You wanted
keep
to
my
bring
prison? No.
He
I
doesn't
don't
seem
know.
to be
I don't know
bound.
what you're into.
He doesn't seem to be bound to it, so
Not anymore.
All right. Well,
All right,
you'll come with
enough
us. That'd
talk.
be great.
let's go.
Let's go.
It's, through there a little ways will be the dining hall, probably. There's a kitchen to the right as well. But the door is locked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any lock picking stuff?
Lock picks, but I can try my claws, even if they're really, really dull.
Are you proficient with these
Well.
tools?
No.
Then you can't pick a lock with your claw. You are not trained.
I mean, I could always try to break it down, but that'll cause a lot of noise.
Hollowhelm, do you know if there's... This door seems to be locked. Do you know if there's, like, a key in here, or a spare key, or...
I do not know where they keep keys, no.
Is there any way you can unlock the door? Somehow?
Do I have a key?
No, you just seem like a really smart guy. Really resourceful.
Yes.
I would rummage through that.
Perhaps
Hang
there's
on
no
right
way
there.
for you to kind of maybe turn back into the ash and go through the keyhole and open up the other side. That kind of thing.
Oh,
I've
sounds
seen fancier
fun.
things.
I think you think too much of me. No.
I guess.
Well, I just really like you.
Right. No. What you do with the door is your own making. I said I would help you as much as I can. And I am.
I
Okay.
appreciate it. So yeah,
Steven,
Frank
is
would just rummage through that. No,
There would be no thieves' tools or keys.
no. Okay, nothing inside there.
No. It's an old.
Zad would just
yeah.
brush the door with his shield up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. With a nat 20.
Wow.
You
Oh my
guys remember the
gosh.
last time you broke down a door
Oh yeah.
leading to a dining hall?
Yeah.
We learned
As
nothing.
the door breaks down, Zadkiel, let me double check something. You would be faced with a long hallway right ahead of you. Sound of... Double check. Yeah, you hear this faint sound of chatter and utensils clattering on dishes. But you wouldn't... Loud banging. Okay. But nobody would seem to kind of hear goblin voices in the distance. There is a door to your right, openings up ahead in the hall to your right, and doors ahead at the very end of this, like, 40-foot long hall? 60, 70-foot long hallway.
Wow.
But as you break the door down, that door is not closing anytime soon. That'll be a good spot for us to take a little 5-10 minute break. So we'll pick up there at about 10 after, or 10 after. Whoa, 10 till. That'll be a 30-minute break. But yeah, we'll aim for about 9:50 p.m. EST, and pick up with this hallway. And you have a friend for now. So yeah. Stick around. We'll be back here in a few.
All right.
Cool.
All right, folks. Well, welcome back to our Phandelver and Below. Last we left, the troop had come to Zorzala's Rest, or at least they hope. Found out they did, but seeing a big door, looking for alternate entrances, they found a tunnel that had been burrowed through, going to a pantry, which then led to a large, like, nice dwarven make room. And you made a friend with Hildek Hollowhelm, a ash ghost guy, ghost dwarf who said he knew all about this place. He was the previous captain of the mining crew here, and you freed him. He said he would help lead you around. And yeah, breaking down the door to a long hallway, Zadkiel could hear talking and dishes clattering beyond. It is a very long hallway. There's a door right to your right, Zadkiel. The door you have is broken. Let me get rid of that door. That's not coming back. But yeah, Zadkiel just broke the door down into this long ass hallway. What are you guys up to?
Why can't we just get behind that and wait for him to make the next move forward, or
Yeah, that's just gonna kind of creep up 10 feet, kind of keeping himself against the wall, trying to
Okay.
remain unseen, just kind of getting a gander of what's going on in there.
Probably
And
about dozen and a half, 2 dozen goblins kind of look
yeah,
like they're noshing
Z-
away, slamming, clattering
Zad
plates.
is going to put a big stop, and stop, and then he's going to flash, like lots, like that hand signal, like with one hand he's trying to.
Yeah.
I guess he'll show 5, 5, 2, like at least dozen.
Give me a perception check. Kind of peer around the corner.
Interesting.
Is it interesting? Making perception
It is.
checks? Is it?
It is. Yeah, my perception check's not going through.
That is interesting.
Yeah, wait, I bet they all just went through all at once because my browser's doing weird stuff. Okay, hold on. Let me try one more time.
Browsers, internet, technology, folks. It's the age we live in.
Huh.
While that's happening, I'm
Okay.
gonna move closer to the door.
Yeah.
And while I'm moving closer to the door, I'm gonna kind of do one look back. And I know our good old buddy said that like there's nothing really else, but can I do one last kind of like quick check of the room, like just to make sure if there's any keys or just any important items that we've missed?
You do not see anything of value or any use in this room besides what you've taken.
Cool.
I am just restarting my character sheet because for whatever reason it was not working.
Well, I will say in there it does look like blue tinted lava flowing through geometric carvings running along the walls in there, and even this hallway a little bit, bathing the room in an eerie light. You do see 3 rectangular stone tables stretching the length of most of the room. Several sets of stone benches and a handful of goblins sit at these tables, shoveling gritty white porridge into their mouths. And yeah, that is what you would see.
So yeah, Zad would just back away from that corner as quietly as possible and just try to give every impression that this is not. We do not want to arouse any. There's a lot of goblins, is what he's trying to communicate. Like, more than we.
It'd be fun to test these new spells I got.
Oh. I don't know what the best way to proceed is. If it would be to. Okay, do you still want the perception test?
Nah, you're good.
Okay.
There's at
To
least
try
a
to
dozen.
sneak past the doorways? Yeah. Like, my advice would be.
There's a door right beside you.
There is a door right beside you.
If I would turn to Hildak, where does that door right there lead to?
Oh, that's the kitchen.
Surprise them from the kitchen.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a kitchen.
I don't know if that's a great idea.
I mean, we're here to take care of the goblins so that they don't attack the town, aren't we?
It's true, but I think taking on more than a dozen goblins with 4 of us and our friend is not a great idea. But
and let's sneak out.
And what are you guys doing?
maybe we should try to sneak.
Well,
it wasn't 2 doors.
I can't see down the hallway, so whatever you guys decide, but I think sneaking when someone has heavy armor, it's not really gonna work out.
There's other options than sneaking.
It's called darkness.
True, darkness can help us. I can also miss.
Most of this area is lit with like occasional like geometric patterns of blue lava flowing through the walls.
I mean, we've done it before. We can do it again.
I mean, if you want to try to use this choke point to our advantage, we can do that. But it depends on.
Oh, you want to?
So wait, we don't want to go into the kitchen?
Well,
Do we want to just
here's the
go
problem.
in?
What I'm envisioning is if we open a kitchen door. What if it's like like one of those kitchens, open kitchens with like serving, and then like we're just behind a rail. You know what I'm saying? What's going on here? Sorry, guys.
You'll spend a lot of time deliberating, eh?
We don't want to. It's called tactics.
Right. I mean, just do something, and then you'll just do it good. Hopefully,
Okay.
right?
So I've got
Honestly,
an idea.
I'm itching to swing my sword. So how about we just go?
All right. You first, then.
Real
Be my
death?
guest.
So,
I'll come up
no,
on
wait.
there.
I've got an idea. This is a really, really long corridor. I could sneak across the most of the way, but you guys gotta make sure to stay in the room away from the door for like the entire length of the facing the door, and we might be able to at least do some damage with this new spell I got.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to go first?
But I don't want to hurt any of you guys, and if you're anywhere near, like he would literally point towards the facing him towards all the way towards the bed. If you're anywhere near there, in front of me when I'll be on the other side, you are gonna get hurt most likely.
Well, we could all back off and let you go down the hallway.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna back off, let you go down. Alright, I'm gonna... Actually, I'll stay where I am then.
Hold that, go back off.
Um,
He's saying if you're
Okay.
anywhere around here.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay. I'm
yeah,
gonna...
he would literally point at Isabel.
Isabel's like, I'm gonna go
Did you not
exactly.
hear what I just said?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on the bed
Okay.
and lay back and be like, alright.
All right, so Fang's going to sneak. Just want to see the. Yeah, Fang's gonna sneak up. How long is the corridor? You said it was like.
It's like 70 feet.
He would try to sneak up all the way to the end.
Give me a stealth check. Everything is dim light. Alright. White Claw sneaks to about here. As you're creeping along, you would hear, "There's a fucking cat person over there! What are they doing?" As like clattering of dishes kind of crumble down, all of the goblins stop what they're doing and start charging towards you, White Claw. What are you doing?
He's gonna try to say that he was sent by their boss to do an inspection.
Exact words. You were sent by your boss.
But I forgot the name of it. Your name.
I wrote it down.
Well, that's up to you to remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like
Wait,
White
you
Claw
are far away,
didn't
so we
care
won't
enough.
speak. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's he saying?
He just said he was sent down here to do an inspection.
Give me a
Persuasion. Or
It's gonna be a deception, I believe. Yep, give me a deception check. Or no.
Ooh.
Getting a nat
No.
1.
Oh no.
They all draw blades and start rushing towards you.
Shit.
We're rolling initiative. Get back there, Zad.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Try to sneak in. You're like, nope.
So we're gonna roll some initiative.
Right.
At least I get before them.
Before some of them.
Oh no.
Who are we missing? We're missing Zadkiel.
He's there. He's working on it.
I didn't realize I'm mute. So yeah, just a quick technical difficulty with my character sheet. It should be taken care of in a second. Sometimes it likes to freeze up.
Bring out the real dice.
I changed my mind. I don't want to listen to this one. We'll do Hitman?
Come on, man.
Nah.
Come on, man. Oh man.
Or if you can, just roll a d20.
Yeah, I could do that. Actually, I can't.
Ooh, this music's intense.
It's a classic.
Classic hits.
Thanks to Kevin MacLeod. Got some
Shout out to
bops.
Kevin MacLeod.
Honestly, a lot of great music.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything's frozen. I'm so sorry.
Oh boy. Well, it sounds
We
like
We have some dice in the house. Maybe you can just roll those.
Real. That's why I said
Right,
take out the
right.
physical dice. It's time.
Okay. It just forced me to reload roll 20, so.
Yep, that's fine. We're gonna have the goblins go first because that's what they got.
Okay.
So while you're doing that, a couple of goblins rush over to White Claw and are going to. Hey, your D20 came through. Kind of not pull out blades as it looks like they're about to pull out blades. They pull out these green psychic blades and are going to stab at you.
Oh my.
Getting an 11 with the first attack. This is just this guy.
Misses.
17 with the second attack.
I'm gonna activate shield, and that's gonna miss.
All right. And the third attack of theirs is a 21 to hit.
It hits.
As you take 11 points of psychic damage. The next saving throw you make is going to be -1. The second guy here, rushing up, will also kind of stab into you with his psychic blades. Getting a nat 1, a 17, and a 19 to hit.
17, 19 both hits.
All right, even with your shield?
No, sorry, the shield. No, with the shield. The shield, none of them hit.
Your AC is a 21, right?
21. Yeah.
So as they both miss, a third guy runs over here and is going to cast telekinesis on you. And I will need a strength save, -1. All right. With a 17 turning into a 16. You are good as you feel this tug of something trying to pull at you. Another goblin will rush to the edge here. And he's going to try to throw some psychic blades at you. Getting a 23, a 15, and a 24.
23 and 24 hit.
As you take 18 points of damage. Psychic damage. And...
Is that 18?
8 and 10, yes, 18. That will take us to Hildak. He's like, I don't know what he's doing. Are we waiting for him to do something? I'm staying out of the way. Taking us to White Claw. What's White Claw do?
The first thing he's gonna do is use 2 sorcery points to cast darkness right in the room in there.
Alright. Is it a 20-foot or is it a 10-foot radius? You tell me.
15 foot.
15 foot. I'm just putting it there. I know it's not there. Right there, you think?
Yeah, about right there he would put it. And he cast it so that he can see inside. Alright.
As you cast darkness in the room.
And after that, he's gonna use. Wait. He's gonna use 2 sorcery points to change. Oh no, you just can't. No, I can't do that. So He's gonna move away, even though they're gonna get an attack opportunity.
2 attacks of opportunity against you.
Yeah. That's
Getting an 11.
no. I mean, I haven't moved yet, but that's what's the thing. They're gonna get an attack opportunity, so I'm
Okay.
debating if I do it or not.
Okay, fair enough.
No, he's. I can't do it. That's the thing I can't do. Wait, it's like I said it with sorcery point. I won't be able to cast another
You can't cast another leveled spell, no.
level of spell. No. Okay. So yeah, he's just gonna stay there for now because he can't do anything. But he's gonna yell out. Plan didn't go as is expected.
All right. It's gonna take us to some more goblins. Several of them. Do they have dash? Just double check something. No. Start to kind of fill into the space here. And run out. And I need 5. Actually, these 2 guys will use the dash action. That guy moves 5 more feet. I will need 3 strength saving throws. All right. As you feel this they're kind of pushing this green energy towards you, and it just kind of disappears on them. And you kind of feel this kind of push on you. And one of them kind of pushes right behind your knee as you get knocked prone. That'll take us to the other goblins. Oh, damn
I'm
it.
dead.
Zadkiel actually... You would have gone before White Claw, because you've rolled that. What did you roll?
He rolled 13.
Was
On
it a
that
13?
D20. Yeah, it was a 13 on that D20.
So, Zadkiel, you would go now. What does the Zadkiel do? You're muted also.
Thank you. Sorry, I was having a coughing fit and I muted myself. Forgot.
I appreciate
Zad
that.
would peer down into this alleyway here.
Yep.
If you want to call it that.
Seeing this green energy knock White Claw over and several goblins on him.
Are the goblins like attached to him?
No.
Like they're holding on? Can I run out to White Claw and grab him and drag him back into the room?
You can certainly try. You would be able to drag him back. You would be able to get back there. I will need...
Yeah.
You're going to get an attack of opportunity against you, though. On you or him, one or the other.
Yeah, no. Instead of that,
if you were to use your
how high
action, you could drag him further and dash with him 15 more feet.
How high are the ceilings here?
Ceilings here are, I believe, 15 feet. Let me double check. I want to say 15 feet. That sounds right.
Okay. You know what? Let's do let's do a radiant soul.
They're 10 feet.
Oh, 10 feet? No. Radiant soul's not like that, 10 feet.
The rooms are 15 feet tall. But this one is
The
10.
rooms are 15 feet
Yeah,
tall.
the hallways and stuff are 10 feet.
Okay. You know what? Let's just do the old-fashioned. Zad's gonna run out and try to hit this goblin. Oh. I see what you mean there.
I'm sorry.
Dude, what did you do? Oh my goodness, I know now. I'm super confused. Well, I already moved that way, so I guess.
To be fair, you don't see these goblins. They're just in darkness.
Okay, they're just in darkness. I only see the ones in front of me, in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, you would see as long as they're not in the circle.
Okay. Fuck, man. Yeah, I really don't know what to do here. So let me think. I will go as far as I can and use my action to. Wow. I think grabbing him and trying to pull him out of there is the best idea. To be honest with you, I don't see
Alright.
any other.
It wouldn't necessarily take your action. You could action dash. I will need a. Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
There will be an attack of opportunity. With a 9. As they are going to try to hit White Claw. Kind of the athletics would be to shield him, so they would be attacking you instead. But yeah, they strike at White Claw, getting a 22 to hit.
Damn it.
As White Claw, you take 4 points of bludgeoning and 5 points of psychic damage. But you do successfully drag him away.
Okay.
So it's like
I
4
said,
and 5?
yeah, so 9 total. So you could use your action to dash and get 15 more feet with him if you'd like.
Yes. Actually, dash 15 more feet.
All right.
Just kind of try to grab him into the yeah. That would be my turn.
That'll take us to some more goblins who kind of dash through their buddies. And they are going to take some shots with their short bows. White Claw, you're the only person there they can see, but they're attacking at disadvantage because you're prone. Getting a 12, a 7, a 9, and a 5.
They all miss.
As a bunch of arrows kind of clatter along the wall there. That'll take us to Isabel.
What's up? Alright. Yeah, I see absolutely really nothing. I just see
You're standing on the bed.
that and them. I'm actually laying on the bed if I'm being
You're laying down,
real.
so you're prone?
I am prone.
Okay, okay. So it's
I'm
going to take
stay
half
with character.
of your movement to get up. if you want.
It is.
I thought she was
it
jumping on
is.
the bed like Slumber Party.
Like jumping on the bed, but then she laid back because they're silk sheets, right? Like
Yeah,
you
that's
mentioned
true.
that she
They are
wanted to-
nice, yeah.
They're very nice sheets. She did want to partake. All right, so I'm gonna roll off this side of the bed to stand. So that's half my movement.
Okay.
White Claw is completely down.
He's alive. He's just getting like arrows kind of land
Yeah.
right next to him.
Yeah. So can I going through him would be
I
that
would
would
say
be-
since he's prone, it doesn't matter. You can step over.
Okay.
5 feet of movement.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like whoopsie. So 5, 10, 15, right? Because I've
Mhm.
already used half my
Yeah,
movement.
standing on the broken down door.
Yeah. Damn, I just reach, eh? And I'm gonna use technically oh man, okay. Okay, is this correct? I'm gonna use. Is there any way I can get closer? So, like, if I
If you
use
dash.
my action, yeah, if I dash,
Yeah.
and then can I use an action surge after that to be able to attack this
Absolutely.
round? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna dash. This feels so bad to be using a dash for this. I'm gonna
To get 5
use
feet.
my action to get 5 feet. Just because I'm really wanting my blade to get dirty. And then I use an action surge to
Okay.
attack the boy in front of me, or
Little
the
goblin.
they them.
He's got his bow out, trying to shoot.
All right, and I have my Dragon Slayer out.
Of course.
Yep.
An 11 is going to be a miss.
Oh my gosh. Don't I technically have like a second attack, or because
You
I
do,
used action?
'cause- no,
surge?
no, that's
Yeah.
you use your action to make the attack action, so you have 2 attacks with that attack action.
Okay, so I'm gonna use another attack.
All right,
so
take
I
your
gotta
your
start
second swing.
my second swing. Oh my
Let's
gosh,
see it.
please!
17 will hit him.
Amazing. And when I'm doing that, I'm going to extend a superiority die,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make them scared. Gonna make it a
Absolutely.
menacing attack. So he'll have to make a wisdom saving. So I will do that. So 14 slashing.
Plus the superiority die.
Yes. And what's the? Okay, sorry. The
You have a
I
thing
guess
you can click on your character
I know.
sheet.
Oh, it's yes. Okay. There you go.
But it's also just a D8. As you do 19 points of slashing damage, as you just cut him straight in 2. Yeah, he's scared for sure.
Then can I continue to attack because I have the?
I would say you still have movement, so you could move forward and use your bonus action to attack again.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to communicate.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, so I will continue to of the momentum of the swing of slicing their beloved friend in 2. I'm going to try and slice this individual in front of me here.
All right.
With a Dragon Slayer hit. Sorry, I'm using an Apple mouse in it.
Oh, that sounds horrible. 22 will
It is.
absolutely hit.
Yeah. Oh man. Can I extend another superiority die and try and make it a menacing attack?
You sure can.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to check off that. Yeah. I will. Oh wait, can I do that?
Deal 5 damage of superiority and 7 slashing damage. Yeah, you again just kind of same motion, kind of cut that first one in 2 and run forward and decapitate the second one.
Oh my god.
They're just goblins.
Is there anything else I can do?
You got like 10 feet of movement. Because you dashed.
I'm gonna, because I'm gonna take a step back just because, and correct me if I'm wrong, they won't get an attack of opportunity because I'm not right in front of them, correct?
This guy might.
Oh. That's around a corner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go backwards.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a step back.
He does not get an attack opportunity because he already used his reaction.
But Ute, can I try and open this door?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna open the door. Oh, I'm gonna attempt to.
Love opening new doors in the middle of
Opening
combat.
doors in the middle of combat. Love it. Love it.
Love it. Love doing that for everybody.
So in here, you open the door. You see strips of unidentifiable dried meat and herbs dangling from the ceiling of this kitchen. Squat iron stove standing to the side. Its insides glowing with still smoldering coals. Burlap sacks filled with grain and vegetables scattered about the floor. Faint snuffling echoes from around the corner. You see a hulking badger burrowing its face hungrily into a sack of food. Badger looks at you, snorts with a little bit of happy friendliness, and then returns to its meal. There's also a window opening up to the dining room. It's just a friendly
I'm gonna
giant
step
badger.
inside. That's amazing. I'm gonna step inside just to give other people that want to get out the opportunity to get out.
All right.
And that's where I'll end my turn.
That will take us to Alva.
Great. First thing, I'm gonna move. Let's see. That's 5, 10. Can I get past that keel here to get into that front of that door?
Yeah.
20.
With ease.
I should have a view of this long hallway, right?
You do.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave.
Okay.
So it says the range is 120 feet. So I can choose to start the Tidal Wave anywhere within.
Yeah, anywhere within 120 feet.
All right. I'm gonna start it behind the last dude in the hallway. The one furthest from me. How many feet is that?
It's within range. The hallway's only 70 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast it there. So it goes down the hallway.
How long does it go?
It goes 30 feet.
Okay, so
I think-
you'll get
yeah.
all but that front guy.
30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide, and up to 10 feet tall.
Gotcha. So you fill the hall with... What does it look like? This is the first time we've seen you cast Tidal Wave.
Yeah. So, Alva raises her right hand and spreads her fingers wide to kind of summon this spell. And it starts with just like a very low rumbling. So all the goblins are looking around like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? And then, yeah. And then it's almost like a dam breaks and it rushes forward so quickly. It's like you don't even have time to do anything.
As water starts flooding, go ahead and roll me the damage on that. DC 14 dex save. I'm going to open up their character sheets. This guy's dead. And if they fail, they are knocked prone too, right?
Yes.
Alright. That guy. 2 of the goblins are just immediately kind of battered into the wall. One of them... pretty good at dex. It just makes his save and is going to take half that and is not knocked prone. And the other guy up here, pretty dexterous too. He also only takes half and is not knocked prone. And the last one, he takes a little bit of damage and is not knocked prone as well. And it did hit. It definitely killed 2 of them though, as they are just battered with the water. And the 3 with seemingly this little bit of green energy kind of stick pretty firmly into the ground.
Gotcha.
Anything else for Alva?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to shift.
All right, what are you shifting into?
Let me see. I don't know. It's kind of cramped down here. I don't really know what I have room for. Could I shift into a bear, or is there not enough room?
It would be cramped, so movement would be half during the hallway, and attacks would be at disadvantage.
Is the bear too fat to fit in the hallway?
It would just be hard to fit. It's just like... so that's why attacks would be at disadvantage and movement would be halved.
All right. Well, you know what? Then I'm gonna shift. I'm gonna stay right where I am.
All right. That'll take us to some of these guys. Top of the round. One of them's gonna kind of fill the space here. Running down. This guy is going to rush to attack you, Alva.
Mm-hmm.
As it pulls out some... Actually... Double check. He's going to use a Synaptic Rend.
What the hell is that?
As green energy just starts to snap, crackle, and pop over here. I need everyone to give me an intelligence save, except for Isabel.
Oh, I don't have Bless. I don't know why I still have Bless on.
As White Claw and Zadkiel each take 14 points of psychic damage and are incapacitated.
Oh, that's great.
Great.
Alva, you take 7 points of psychic damage. Let's see if Heal Deck makes a save. He did. And so he takes half of half. He takes 3 points of psychic damage. And is not stunned.
You said how much for us?
14.
14.
And Alva, you take just 7.
Mm-hmm.
Isabel, these two guys are going to use their psychic blades on you to try and slice and dice. Getting a natural 1, a 19, and a 16.
The 19 and 16 hit.
As you take 24 points of psychic damage.
Oh, baby!
Your next save is at -3.
Oh my god. So 24 damage and then -3 is my next save. Okay.
Yep. And then the other guy's going to try to attack. I'm going to give you +2 to your AC from his attacks because he's around the corner.
Okay.
Getting an 18, a 25, and a 13.
The 18 and 25 hit, the 13 does not.
As you take 26 more points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And -3 more from your next save. So -6 on your next save.
Damn.
As you get struck with a bunch of psychic damage. I'll take us to Heal Deck.
Ow.
Is this the Githys plan? Okay. And he's going to... double check. Kind of float over on top of the bed. And just as he says you see a crown of ash come on top of... I did forget one guy's attack. He's gonna throw his psychic blades at Alva. Before I forget, as Heal Deck is... Actually, we're gonna roll off just to see if I forget. Here's Heal Deck's roll, here's the goblins. Goblin just beat him. So the goblin is going to throw 3 psychic blades at Alva from down the hall. Getting a 9, a 20, and a 15 against Alva.
20 and 15 hit.
As you take 24 points of psychic damage.
Jesus Christ.
These guys are a doozy. And Heal Deck will kind of gesture to this guy. And he's got to make a saving throw. As a crown of ash appears on him. And he makes his save. Oh, I was hoping to control that one. Take it as the White Claw, who is incapacitated.
So I can't do anything?
As
Nope.
you can't
So,
do
okay.
anything, you are incapacitated. Goblins will start to jump inside of the kitchen window, surrounding Isabel.
Bro, too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yep.
Get out.
And these guys will try to shove Alva. Alva, I need 3 strength saving throws.
Okay.
Alright, well, one is good enough as you get knocked prone by some psychic force. These 2 guys will try to just kind of green energy as they start trying to punch you against Isabel. Getting a 9, a 16, a 6, and a 24.
Against me?
Yeah. These 2 guys that jumped in the kitchen.
Yeah, the 16 and 24 hit.
Alright, as you take 18 points of damage.
Oh, damn. Y'all.
Sorry, I fucked up.
That'll take the Zadkiel, who is stunned in the moment. And then back to Isabel. I think at the end of your guys' turn, you are no longer stunned. Let me double check that. Nope. At the end of the Goblin's next turn. Isabel, you're up. What you doing?
Sweating.
Yeah,
Profusely. I have a potion of greater healing.
You do.
Is that an action to
it's
shove
a
that back?
bonus action to chug a potion.
Okay, can I chug a potion, please, of greater
Sure.
healing?
It is 44 plus 4.
Oh my god. Wait, I will.
It sounds good, but it's a maximum of 16.
Wait, a maximum of what?
Of 16 health. Or no, 20. Sorry, 44 plus 4.
So wait, how much health do I get?
Roll 44.
Oh, I thought you said 44. Okay.
Number 44. Yeah, that's what I was hearing too.
I was just like,
four-sided
and you're like,
dice.
that's not great. Okay, so how many D4? 4?
4.
Okay.
4d4.
Oh my gosh.
As
Glad
you
I'm not
get
the only one.
10 healing.
Healing potions are extremely underwhelming in D&D, unfortunately.
Oh.
But they can be white
It's
lightsabers.
a good emergency, you know.
Yeah, okay. Alright,
Chug,
I
quick
think
quick shot of the potion. Surrounded.
Yep, I'm gonna smash the. Wait, actually, can I? Just for the sake of fun, can I throw the healing glass, like bottle, the empty bottle, at the gnome, or not the gnome, wow, the goblin to my right, and slash my sword at the goblin in front of me?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the
gonna do that.
bottle won't do. It'll do 1 damage plus your strength.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'd love to do that.
roll me a d20 and add your strength to it.
Okay. D20.
That will hit, so it will do. What is your strength? An 18?
Wait. Oh no, my strength is an 18. Yeah.
Yep. So he will take 5 points of damage as you smash it into his face.
Yes.
And this guy taking a sword attack.
Yeah, sword.
Get that Dragon Slayer. 21 will hit.
All right, and
for 11 points of slashing.
Yeah. You're not down?
No, these guys are tougher.
Damn.
The psychic boys.
Damn it. I'm gonna take another slash.
Well, you did your attack action with the bottle and the dragon slayer.
Oh. I already used my action surge. Oh.
That'll take us to, unless, I mean, you
Yeah.
got nowhere to move really. That'll take us to Alva.
All right. I'm gonna stand up
All right.
and I am gonna cast Tidal Wave again.
All right.
Same spot as before, right behind the last dude.
And you get all of them. Gotta roll a bunch of saves now. As 4 Psi commanders. Dex save. Two of them failed. And take 17 and are knocked prone. The first and the last, so the guy right in front of you gets knocked down too. And the other 2 would take 8. And then I gotta make 3 of the side brutes and brawlers. Getting a 7, a 5, and a 14, so one of them makes it. And was it 7? 8 points of damage. And the back 3 are all knocked prone. Anything else for Alva?
I'm gonna move.
He will get an attack opportunity, but it'll be at disadvantage because he's knocked down.
Okay. I'm gonna shift first and then move.
Okay. What are you
so
turning
I'm
into?
gonna shift into a bear.
Okay.
Brown bear. Where is he? Where's my brown bear? I can't find him. Oh, there he is. Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna move back. Get out of this doorway.
All right. It will slash out at you. Disadvantage with its psychic blade. Getting a 14 to hit the bear.
Hey, that hits.
As the bear takes 11 points of psychic damage. It's like, "Here, get back here!" Anything else for Alva?
Nothing else for Alva right now.
Alright, that will take us to these guys as they start filling into the room. They're gonna leap over White Claw and kind of try to fill the space here. Actually, that guy's still stuck. They'll just kind of fill the space there. This guy in here will use a Psychic Blade on White Claw. At advantage, getting a 25 to hit.
It hits.
White Claw, you take 7 points of psychic damage.
Rolls down.
As White Claw is, oddly enough, White Claw, you are just knocked out. You aren't dying. Then he's going to take 2 attacks against, one against Adkill, one against this dwarf guy. Against Zadkiel, got a 22 to hit.
It hits.
Zadkiel, you take 15 psychic damage. And then one against Kjaldor, who takes not as much psychic damage as he would, as the rest of you guys take. This guy will try to use his psychic blades on Isabel. Getting a 21, a 25, and a 23 to hit.
Oh my gosh, that all hits me.
We're dead.
As you take 9, 13... Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. 21, 35 points of psychic damage.
I'm down.
As Isabel gets knocked out. The last guy will get up. Say something in Goblin that the two awake people don't understand. And rush in here. This guy will run in the room now that Isabella is knocked unconscious. And is going to... use one of his special abilities, why not? Nah, Zadkiel, he's gonna attack you. Because he has advantage. First attack getting a natural 20 for 21 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
As Zadkiel gets knocked out. And then he's gonna run up to the bear and take 2 swipes. Getting an 11 and a 21 against the bear.
They both hit.
The bear takes 24 points of damage. Psychic. That'll take us, as they're kind of like growling towards you, seeing everyone get knocked out. Hildek is going to stab one of these goblins. Yep. A couple of times. Only hitting once, though. For 14 points of damage. Like, I don't know. Got so many goblins. White Claw, you're unconscious, but you're not making death saves.
Okay.
As the room gets filled in here. Well, they can't do a whole lot. Only one of them can get to you. Actually, 2 of them can get in there. As 2 of them start beating on this bear.
Sorry, just beating on a bear.
Yeah, they're just kind of like, hey, go to sleep. Dealing. How much hit points does Alva have?
Alva or the bear?
Alva. I see the bear has 3.
Yeah, Alva has 14.
So he needs 17. They do 9 plus 11. They do 30-something damage to the bear. As quick as you're in this bear form, you are knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
And as you all lose consciousness, all of you knocked out, none of you dead for whatever reason. You kind of slowly get glimpses of yourselves getting dragged as you're kind of in and out of consciousness, kind of just in a really bad fight. All of you guys got knocked out. You would find yourself being dragged down hallways, down caves. This eerie blue light all around. A warmth, heat even, is dry and like you're right next to a furnace. And that's where we're going to end tonight. With you all knocked unconscious. We'll find out what happens there next week and where they taking these heroes. But yeah, thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you next time on Phandelver and Below. And thanks for watching. See you next week.
Bye, Twitch.
Bye, Twitch.
Bye, Twitch.